Hello, Husky sports fans, and we are back with NYA versus Kent Hill girls varsity hockey game. It's just going to be me today. We have Norris Andrews busy doing boys varsity basketball commentary with New Hampton, which you can also find on our YouTube channel. As it's hit into Abby Graham, but she dumps into the NYA zone. And Ella Oaks was there on defense, and the Huskies will get possession. As it's over to Austin Cowley, who uses Eva McKay, having the C on her jersey today. And it's hit into Abby Graham, and she cannot get it. And it's going to be hit around the corner. And it's down there for Eliza Chase. And that's around the back of the net. And that's hit up the boards. And NYA gets it. Oh, but it's a good check there by Avery Ross. As the puck is played up. Oh, and the Huskies get it out of their zone. Drawing it offsides against NYA. And net for your Huskies today is going to be number 30, Emma Gardner. And here's the first face-off of the day, not including the one to start the game. And it's going to be won by Annie Odette. It's going to be hit up the boards. And NYA is in the zone, and it's played on by Lorianne, who actually is playing in her, I believe, her first home game as she tore her meniscus, and good to see her back out as she just recovered from surgery. As NYA gets it in the neutral zone, and they play it back, and they go D. Oh, they try to go D to D, but it's hit up. Oh, but Avery Zog had a chance to get it, and she failed. And it's won by Maggie Holtz for NYA. And that's hit around the boards. Over to Eva McKay. Over to Emma Knowles. That chips up the boards. Oh, she was looking for Avery Zong, but she cannot get it. And good pressure there by Maddie Sheffield as she tips it into the zone. And the Huskies will be onside as Eva McKay has no choice but to just dump it in. As it's played in the corner. And it's played on by McCallig. But it's won over by Maggie Holtz again. And there's Maddie Sheffield. She hits around the back of the net. And she finds McCallig, who gives it back to Sheffield, and she gets a little hit there. And that's over to Naomi Ballin. And that is cleared away by NYA. And Eva McKay has it. She goes up the boards looking for Laura McCallig. She gets it. Sorry about that, folks. A little technical difficulties there. And it's played around the boards to Emilia McKenney. Now it is kept in the zone by Austin Cowley. She shoots. That's saved. And it's cleared away by NYA. Unfortunately, Austin Cowley cannot keep it in the zone, making it an offside. It will be a face-off right outside of the Panthers zone. As here's Emma Yaskova taking the face-off. And she fails to win it as Avery Ross is on defense against Anna Ilukarzov. And the puck is taken around. And it's in the middle to Abby Graham. She cannot get it. And it's kept in the zone, but it's easily picked up there by Emma Yaskova. And she gets around someone. And she continues to go into the zone. As she does a deke. She gets through a couple. Oh, but she cannot get the shot off as it's great defense there by NYA. And it's right back over to Ella Oaks. And it's played around the goal now by Michaela Wallace. And it's continued to be pressured on by the Huskies as the Panthers do a successful breakout there with Knowles and Lorianne Herbert on defense. Oh, it's a decent poke check there by Emma Knowles as it's hit in the middle, but it's a great interception there by Annie Odette. Oh, and she cannot skid it out of the zone, and the Huskies will continue to be forced to play defense as it's hit up the boards, as it's hit back into the zone. And it's over to Lorianne on Herbert. And here comes Annie Odette now up the ice. She passes it. Oh, she was looking for Avery Zong, a cross-ice pass, and this will be an icing against the Huskies, the first one of the game, as the Huskies tried to make a change, but that unfortunately failed, I believe. Or maybe the change was successful. Annie Odette skates in for the faceoff now. And it's one in. Good sprint defense here by Landry. She cannot get to the person, as that's a shot which is blocked by the Huskies. And it's played around the back of the net now. That's hit in the middle. Oh, that was right in front of the goal for the Panthers. But they cannot capitalize. As Landry and an NYA player, I cannot see from my vantage point. We're going at it in the corner. And the teams continue to battle in the corner for it. My fault, folks. Oh, and Annie Audette stumbles there as the defenses continue to be played there by Emma Knowles. As it's over, back around the goal to Knowles. She cannot get it. And here's NYA coming in. That shot, that seemed to be saved. Oh, and it's cleared away. Early scare there by the Huskies, but they get the ball. They get the puck cleared away as Michaela Wallace skates in. That shot, that misses. It's picked up by Maddie Sheffield of Gap Years. Here's Lauren McCallig. She tries to get around someone. That misses, and Maddie Sheffield skates after it, but it's corralled by number 9, Sadie Swenson for the Panthers. And it's over to Eva McKay, who tried to find McCallig, but she gets Sheffield instead. As it's hit up the boards to Ballin, and it's over to McKay, who uses McCallig. And that's it. Oh, that's a great block in the neutral zone there by Courtney Swenson. As the puck is continuing to be skated in by NYA. And that's going to be hit around the boards to Ballin. Oh, who's looking for a breakout pass? Oh, but good stick there by Austin Callie, as that shot is going to be in front of the doorstep for the Panthers. And it's hit away by the Huskies. As it's going to be a... as I believe maybe a penalty here. Zach, help me out. Never mind. Thought Zach Braithwaite was going to join us for a second. Looks like he isn't. Looks like it's going to be interference. Thank you, Zach. Zach Braithwaite, my camera guy today. As the Huskies will work their power play with Anna Ilakazarov in the box. And here we go. And it's going to be Ella Oaks with the shot. That misses, and it's going to be cleared away by the Panthers. And Emma Yaskova will reset, pressured by Carly Sanzo. Sorry, I meant Riley McIntyre. I think that's how you say her name. And here's Maddie Sheffield coming up the ice. Oh, she was looking for Ella Oaks right in the middle, and she cannot find her. And it's played on by Eva McKay, who gets pushed into the boards. And it's going to be played around as the Huskies will work their power play offense. Here's Yaskova. That's in the corner. Oh, that's a shot. Oh, that misses. That was Eva McKay with the shot. Here's Maddie Sheffield with the faceoff. That's one of Eva McKay. She goes to Annie Odette. That's over to cross pass. That's Eva McKay. Her shot. Great save there by the goalie for NYA. That's Molly Nelson. Or Brooklyn Goodman. I can't really see the numbers. As it's another faceoff for Sheffield with 36 seconds remaining in the power play now. It's over to Yaskova. Oh, she was looking for Ella Oaks for cross ice, but Oaks re-gets it. It's Annie Audette. She tried to go across ice, and she gets it again. And she goes to Eva McKay. That shot, that's blocked. And it is played on in the corner. Up to Yaskova. That's hit inside. That's off, and the Panthers get it cleared, which will most likely expire the power play. Oh, that's great pressure there by Hayden Wenskanowski. And that passes from Yaskova's up to good pass to Ella Oaks. And she's in the zone now. And that is failed by the Huskies there. And it's picked up by the Panthers, and they will break out. As it's a great pass up to Anna Kasarov. And it's good defense there by Lorianne Herbert. And it's hit around the boards to Ella Oaks. And it's hit back into the zone. And the Huskies will be forced to defend. And Eva McKay is pressured. is pressuring now. Good dekes there by the Panthers. Oh, and they can't keep in the zone, and they will be forced to reset with 7:57 left to go in the game. And that pass is, and NYA goes D to D, and they go up. Good stop there by Avery Ross, and it's battle for the neutral zone, and Ross comes away with it, and she finds Maddie Sheffield in the neutral zone, and here she comes. Good poke checks there by Carly Sanzo. They will go around the boards, and it seems like we had some players toppling behind the goal there, as Lorianne Herbert takes a shot, saved by Brooklyn Goodman. As Michaela Wallace was skating up, and it's going to be an offsides. Early, and we check in with Zach Braithwood. My fault, folks. We have some technical difficulties. We'll get those sorted out soon. As it's going to be broken out by Emma Yaskova, and here she comes. Leads for Callie, who's looking for Grant up top. Back over to Callie, and she uses the simple pass to Knowles. Oh, but Knowles loses it. And here's NYA now. That shot. That's a goal! Kaylin McIntyre capitalizes off the mistake there by the defense, and they get on the board early. NYA forced a terrible mistake there by the Huskies, and they capitalize. Yikes. And the Huskies are going to wish they had that one back as they go down 1-0 with 6:58 remaining to go in the first. And there's the face-off that is lost by Annie Odette. And it's hit up the boards now by NYA to Elak Karzarov. To Ava McKay. That's it back to Annie Odette. Over to McKay. Here's McKay skating up the ice with it now. And she gets into the zone. She turns, finds Odette. And Odette with the shot. Ooh, that bounced in front of the net. Oh, and Landry just hits it out right back to Annie Odette. And she was looking for someone in the middle, but nobody was there. As it's skated out the ice now by Maggie Holt. She goes in. Oh, and she was looking for someone across the crease, but nobody was there. As Holt continues to get it, and she skates in the middle. Her shot, that's a goal! That's another goal by NYA. This time, Maggie Holt, in less than a minute, NYA is already winning 2-0 against your Huskies. And now the puck is going to be played into the Husky zone with Emma Knowles. And it's going to be played around the goal. And, and the Huskies get a good clear. And Sadie Swenson recuperates it. And NYA just had to hit it into the zone. And she goes for a change. As the puck is battled for in the corner. As the puck is hit around. And here's Maddie Sheffield now. And that's great defense there by NYA. And they break out with Michaela Wallace. And she gets to the shot. Oh, she takes a shot. That's blocked. And she will go for a change. As the puck is continued to be in the Husky zone. As Naomi Ballon gets it now. And she will try to find McCallig. And McCallig gets the puck. And she will try to do a reset. Oh, but that's another lost puck there by McCallig. As here's Riley McIntyre. She goes around the goal. She goes up to the defense. Courtney Swenson. And that's going to be a whistle there. Let me see, folks, what it is. Looks like it's going to be on Emma Knowles. Another interference call. Already had 2 today, and NYA will get a chance to set up their power play now. And there's the face-off won by NYA. Over to Swenson. Good stick defense there by Annie Odette, but she cannot force. Oh, and she does force it. Her press, Annie Odette's pressure there forced a poor pass there. And Courtney Swenson. And the Huskies get to chew a little more of this power play. As NYA does a great breakout over to Austin Callie, who gets it clear. It is corralled by Odette, and she will hit it all the way down the ice. Here's Swenson. And that's it up in the middle. But it's just cleared right back to Eva McKay, all the way down to the other wall. And the Huskies will just continue to chew the power play here. That passes over to Swenson. She cannot corral it. She does a bad pass back over to Eva McKay. And she hits it back into the zone. A good high pass there to Caitlin McIntyre as she skates into the ice. And she hits it around, and she'll go for a change. As Avery Ross fails to get it behind the net. And here's Yaskova. She will try to hit it up the boards. That fails. And it's one of the zone by Maggie Holt. Sure shot. Ooh, that misses. And Holt will get it again. And she will skate in with it. She goes behind the goal. Here's NYA. Do some stick handling. And it's over to Michaela Wallace. Over to Holt. Back over to Eliza Chase. Good defense here by Eva McKay. And the power play has expired as both teams are back at even strength. Good confidence boost there by the Huskies to kill that power play. And the puck is hit away by Garner, but it deflects off another person's stick and then right into Garner's glove, and there'll be a face-off in the Husky zone. Show you guys quickly show you guys the fan section here for today. As the puck is hit down. And it's hit back into the zone by NYA. And it's over to Riley McIntyre as she leaves it for a defense person. And it's over to Elia McKinney as NYA works their offense here. As there's another pass inside. Oh, good stick there by Emma Knowles. Lorianne Herbert tried to go for a little hit there, I guess. That failed as Ella Oaks. Good pressure the puck. And it's over to the boards with Claire Landry. And she tries to find Ella Oaks in the middle of the zone, but that fails. And it's corralled by Emma Sharp for the Panthers. As here's Lorianne Herbert. And that's failed, and Maddie Sheffield will skate after it. She takes her time with it. And that's over to Claire Landry. She fails to get it, and it's hit up the ice by Maggie Holt. And now here is Emma Knowles. Looking for Ella Oaks. She finds her. And she just hits it in. Good stop shot there. Not our intention to score, but our intention for the Huskies to make a change. As the puck is hit over, and it's won by Emma Yaskova, who dangles a couple. Oh, and that puck is hit away. And it's won by Austin Callie, who just chips it back into the zone. The Panther zone. Huskies are getting some good offense time here as that puck is hit around. And it will be over to Emma Yaskova, who goes back to Eva McKay. As she hits it up to Emma Yaskova. Beautiful pass there by McKay. As the Huskies are going to be in the zone as Lauren with the shot. Good glove save there, but it's immediately dropped. It's run in front of the goal. And it's cleared away by the Panthers with Eva McKay, who takes it out of the zone, and we'll use Austin Callie. And that's it over to Emma Yaskova. Over to Naomi Ballin. Here's Ballin coming in. Good stick there by the goalie. I believe that's Brooklyn Goodman. As the puck is in the Husky zone. Over with Abby Graham. Oh no, that's Avery Ross. My fault, folks. As her pass is intercepted. And that's it in the middle. Ooh. Anyway, had it on the doorstep. That failed. As Abby Graham comes away with it now. Over to Ella Oaks. Good stick there by the defense person. Number 25, Eliza Chase, to ward off Oaks' attack. And as NYA dumps into the Husky zone. Looking for Abby Graham now on the breakout were the Huskies. And that's way past Graham, and it will not be an icing as Carly Sanzo has the puck. And that's hit around to Avery Ross, and she hits it into the middle. And Avery Ross took a block right there as Emma Yaskova takes it over to Lorianne. As that's chipped up the boards looking for Abby Graham. And that's hit it back down in the Panther zone. And it will be defended on by the Huskies. And that will be the first period, folks, of this matchup between the Kent Hill Huskies and the NYA Panthers. As good, critical mistakes there by the Huskies, you know. Put off a power play, had a power play of their own. And we will see you guys back here for the second period here on the hill. Hello, Husky sports fans. We are back for the second period. My fault, folks, of the Huskies game here against the NYA Panthers. I'm joined here by Connor Langen. Hello, Connor. How are we doing today?
It's a pleasure to be here. I've never done this before, and I've been watching these games for a while. It's just a thrill to be on, and I'm looking forward to commentating on the rest of this game with you, Evan.
Absolutely. As we are joined here with the second period, and NYA leads 2-0 off. They got their first goal off a very costly mistake by the Huskies, and they just capitalized. And the second goal was a great shot there. And the Huskies will look to bounce back. Connor, what do you think the keys are for the Huskies to get back in this game?
I wouldn't be too discouraged by what happened in the first, obviously. There are a lot of positives to take away. You know, we've had a few close calls, and, if we just keep up the pressure, sustain it, and, tighten up the zone defense, I think we're going to, or the D-zone defense, I think that we'll be, we'll be in this one, and we'll be able to get a couple in their net.
Thank you, Connor. As the puck is corralled by Eva McKay, who goes D to D with Austin Cowley. And that's it up the boards. Oh, and it's passed it, and Maddie Sheffield has a chance now. Oh, but it's won by NYA, and it will be a delayed offsides. No offsides called there. As Riley McIntyre, who scored earlier in this game, took it up the ice into the Husky zone, and it's behind the ice now, the net now for Austin Cowley, who hits up to Lauren McCallick, who tries to get it clear off, but it's blocked by the Panthers. And they will keep it behind their goal.
And that's something that they've struggled with this game. Just being able to get the clear breakout. NYA has obviously been, a lot on their pucks, and I just think that coordinating those passes, taking your time with the puck, because they're hugging the wall, and a lot of takeaways for NYA in this game.
As the puck is being battled for on the side. And it will be won by Lauren McCallick, who tries to clear. This time it's successful, and she has Maddie Sheffield in the zone. And here's a change here for the Huskies. Sheffield takes one. Her shot. Oh, that's just saved by the NYA goalkeeper. Great shot there by Maddie Sheffield. Could not capitalize, though, but great chance there by the Huskies relatively early in this period. Right, Connor?
Yeah, it's just trickled over the shoulder.
Here's that big. Oh, sorry about that, Connor. Connor, finish what you were saying real quickly, please.
Well, we're about to go on a 2-on-1 here. I wouldn't be too.
A
great kick save by Emma Gardner.
Good save there by Gardner indeed, as Yaskova takes up the ice now.
Great ad in the during the off season from Slovakia. He's been played actually for the Slovakian U18 national team. Fun fact for you. But she's been really solid for this team this year, and I'd say that she's stood out as a player, just coming back from a pretty long battle with COVID, some symptoms there. But
yeah, as both teams have been hurt by COVID the most, as the puck is played on by the NYA defense. Good defense here by Clara Landry. Oh, but it just chipped in, and it's past everyone, and Maggie Holt comes away with it. And it's played on by Eva McKay up to Annie Odette, who uses Avery Zong. And she tries to get out of the zone, and she succeeds. Over to Claire Landry, who gets a little bodied there. And that's going to be hit up the ice, and it's into a neutral zone. Avery Zong almost got it.
And that's what we like to see, earlier in this play. We've just seen, more success in their breakout. Being able to get past those NYA players hugging the boards. I think that's big for us.
Absolutely. And there's the pass up there. Oh, I don't have the number here. Oh, actually, that's number 12. That's Elena Elizakarov. And that's it up now to Maddie Sheffield. Zakharov almost basically had open ice there, but good hustle back defense there by the Huskies. As here's McIntyre skating up the ice. She scored earlier in today's game as she hits it around the goal. And it's over to Austin Cowley. Oh, and Austin Cowley will defend now against Zakharov. And that has continued to hit back up the boards there. Back over to McIntyre. And that's hit around the net, looking for Austin Cowley. And it's continued to be played behind the goal. Oh, good deke. No penalty was called there. As NYA continues to get it, they put it in front of their zone, in front of the Huskies' goal. My fault, folks. As it's again in front of the Huskies' goal. A good save there by Garner. Another acquisition
And
over
credit.
the offseason.
Oh, here.
And
Just-
here's Matty Sheffield. And Connor, what do you got for me?
Credit to the NYA team for just being able to sustain consistent offensive zone pressure. They don't give up on pucks. You know, they've really been hard on everything. Great second effort when they lose it. And, you know, they've just been all over every single puck on the boards, in the open ice. They've gotten there. And that's
Yeah, as it was going to be an icing, and it will be a face-off in the Panther zone. And now an NYA is going to break out here, as that's a bad pass there. Back over to Ella Oaks.
And we got the Let's Go Huskies chant going from the fan section. That should pump in some momentum into this game.
As Lorianne Herbert takes it around the back of the goal. Lorianne Herbert still just recovered from a meniscus surgery. She's from Montreal, Canada. Good to have her back on the ice, giving the Huskies an extra defender. As that puck is going to be, as it's a scrub for the puck in the middle of the zone. And here's Emma Knowles coming out with it now. And she just dumps it in. And it's hit away by the goalie, Brooklyn Goodman. As it's going to be no icing. And Eva McKay will have to get it with an oncoming Amelia McKenney.
And going back to what I said earlier, they just don't quit on pucks.
And here's Maggie Holt with the shot. That's blocked by the Huskies. And it's back into the middle. It's being fought for. And when it comes around with it, and there's the shot. Great save there by Emma Gardner. And here now is Landry breaking out with Ella Oaks.
Yeah, on that last save, great vision by Emma Gardner. She's been solid all year. Obviously, that height gives her the advantage, being able to look over screens. And, you know, 2 goals might discourage a normal goalie, but...
And here's Maggie Holt real quick. We try to interrupt Connor, and Maggie Holt goes bar down on Gardner. And that's a fantastic goal there by Maggie Holt as she gets her second of the day, making the score 3-0 in favor of the Panthers with 10:05 to go in this period. It's not over, but
No,
you know,
it's not even close to over. We're halfway through this game, only down 3 goals. You know, I'd say that's one off from the most dangerous lead in hockey.
2-0, right?
You just need to start.
2-0? 2-0, right? 2-0 is most dangerous lead in hockey, right?
Well, 2-goal lead's the most
Yeah.
dangerous lead in hockey, but
Weird how that works.
you know, if you're my favorite team, the New York Rangers, they know how to blow a 3-goal lead very easily. And let's just hope that NYA has a little bit of New York Rangers in them right now.
Okay. As the puck is played into the Husky zone, and there's a shot that misses. Good hard shot there by Caitlin McIntyre. As that's hit into the middle. Oh, good block there by Lorianne Herbert. As that's hit around the boards, but it's picked up by McIntyre again. Here's the pass up now. And it's good defense here by Claire Landry as she can't get it clear. And it's continued to be battled for as that's hit into the corner. And it's continued to be fought for by Annie Odette.
And they're able to get the
And-
change here.
and
We got
Eliza-
some tired legs in the zone.
And Eliza Chance, and she skates it out. And she takes a stumble. And NYA will go D to, NYA will reset with the D.
Still not able to get the change here. We're, you know, we got tired legs on the ice. We're just hoping that they can keep them off while they can.
And here is the breakout now for the Huskies, and that's hit way up the ice, and that will be, is that going to be an icing? It will be an icing, so the Huskies do not get to change as Landry, Ross, Zong, Odette, and Herbert will stay out there, probably exhausted. But got to play on, got to get past that red line and just dump the puck in. JV Hockey, our coach, Adam Shabbat, get the puck past the red line and just dump it in, go off for a change. Let's see if the Huskies can do that as Odette loses the face-off. As it's hit over, and it's battled for by Landry, I believe. And Landry loses the battle, unfortunately. On a good deke there by number 12, Anna Ilkhazarov. And the Huskies will And the Huskies still do not get a change. Actually, Odette makes a change, and and Panthers have a 3-on-2. There's the shot. Oh, good save there by Garner. She cannot glove it, but she hits it off to the side. As NYA goes to the defense, and that's a slap shot. Good stick save there by Emma Garner again from the shot by Courtney Swenson.
And again, they just keep sustaining the zone pressure. I mean, it's impressive how they're just able to get it around the boards.
And there's a good pass over there by Landry, and she gets past her line and just dumps in. The Huskies get new legs back on the ice, as the puck is going to be broken up by NYA. Actually, it's not going to be broken up by NYA. It's kept in the zone, and there's the breakout that NYA was looking for, and they get it past the red ice, and NYA will now go for a change with like Emma Knowles on defense.
Sorry, it looked like Ella Oakes was lining her up for a hit back there. I was getting a little excited.
Yeah, and that would be an offsides there on NYA, but nobody plays the puck as they retreat. And here's Knowles. Oh, she seems to stumble there. Don't know what happened to her. She looks to be okay, though, as she will go for the puck again.
That's why you get your skates sharpened.
Absolutely. As it's to Oakes, my fault, folks. As it's continued to be hit, and it's into the middle now.
Oh,
no goal, and Garner loses her stick for a second. She's trying to pick it up. She successfully does. And here's a deacon by MIA. And it's a great save there as Maggie Holt was on the doorstep, kicked away by Garner. As there's another shot. Ooh!
How about a little help here for the goalie?
Yeah, as MIA is just raining shots in. As it's a breakout here by Maddie Sheffield. It's going to be a 3-on-1 for the Huskies. Can they capitalize here? Maddie Sheffield goes to the middle. That's a shot. No goal. And that's cleared away. Fantastic opportunity here for the Huskies, but they cannot capitalize. Here comes Maggie Holt. And she dumps it and goes for a change. Great opportunity there for the Huskies. That's Maddie Sheffield trying to go cross crease. And the Huskies just could not put in the net, but a good breakout play there. As NYA will take it back now. And gosh, that was close for the Huskies. And the score remains 3-0 with 5:58 remaining.
Yeah, that should give them the momentum to
some
keep
confidence.
this going. Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty much all NYA, and now they're starting to shift the momentum.
And Odette leaves it for Zong. She shoots, that misses. Oh, that's Landry that she left it for. And that puck is broke away, but it's hit back by Knowles, and that goes around the goal. Blair Landry was on the doorstep, could not get a shot off. As here's Herbert, as she goes crossing to the corner with Landry on defense.
That's just all it takes in this game is just one odd man rush to change the momentum.
And here's a one-on-one with Lorianne Herbert against McIntyre. McIntyre's shot, that misses. And Lorianne Herbert and McIntyre seems to be down as she goes off for the change. I don't know what happened there. Maybe Herbert laid her out as Riley McIntyre apparently got leveled there. And it's another one-on-one here for Herbert. And it's played on, goes to the backhand. You tried to go for a teammate. Anna Eliza Karov had a one-on-one there against Lorianne Herbert. And that failed. As Annie Odette now has the puck. And she skates it out. And here comes Annie now. She with a 2-on-1. She has Sheffield. Her stop shot. That's blocked by Swenson. And now Sheffield has it behind the net. Maybe she'll try the Zegras. And here's Sheffield. That's into the middle. Oh, she was looking for Naomi Ballin, the student from Ottawa. And the Huskies have tripped over themselves. And NYA is going to have a good chance here with a 2-on-1. Here's what. Oh, and that's a
break it up, Eva.
Great defense here by Eva McKay, the captain from Canada, New Brunswick, Canada. And she keeps this game 3-0 possibly.
These New Brunswick kids on this team have really been key factors this season. Credit to Miss Arsenault for recruiting them from her home province, but they've really dictated a lot of the scoring in this season, and they're just all around very skilled players. So we're hoping to see more of them in years to come because
they know what they're doing when it comes to hockey.
Yeah, exactly. It's in their Canadian blood.
As Abby Graham's going to be tries as she takes it around the boards from Plymouth, Massachusetts, and she loses it over to Maggie Holt, and she breaks out with NYA now with Avery Colonga. And that is going to be offsides on NYA. Huskies really needing a goal here with 3:24 remaining to go.
You just have to watch out for that cross-line pass, especially at the blue line. I mean, you know, she easily had she had the space to bring it into the zone, and I guess she just lost her confidence with it.
Yeah, and here's McIntyre taking the face-off against Odette, I believe. And Odette almost wins the face-off, as I believe that Swenson, yeah, Courtney Swenson just hit it into the zone for the Panthers, and it's intercepted by them. And now it's being a scrum. And here's Annie Odette. She skates away with the puck now. And she just dumps it in past the red line. So no icing is called. And that's it back. And the defenseman, as the defense people do a reverse. And that's a good pass up there by NYA. And here's McIntyre. She already has two. Her shot saved by Garner. That puck bounced in the crease, but no NYA players were there. As that's hit off, looking for Avery Zong. She cannot get there as it's played on by Emma Sharp to Herbert. And it's played back into the zone by Caitlin McIntyre, most likely sister of Riley McIntyre. And NYA, and she went for a change. And Herbert backhands it out of the zone. I don't know if that left or not. Ref says it did not, as there's a scrub of players for it in the middle. And that will, is that going to be an icing? It will not be an icing, as all teams, as the Huskies will go for a change there. And that puck is hit around. Ballin fights for it. Here's Ballin. That's over to Oaks. She was looking in the middle. Here's the shot. Oh! Oaks hit it in the middle, had Maddie Sheffield there on the doorstep, but she could not put it in. And another fantastic chance there for the Huskies as NYA breaks out. And the Huskies need to get back on defense as Eva McKay is currently working. And she does a reverse here for the Huskies. Oh, good reverse there by Eva McKay as she looks to break the puck out.
There's great patience with the puck. I definitely say that this, you know, this is pretty much a veteran line, almost all seniors with the exception of Eva McKay, but they really, you know, in this shift, they dictated the pace. They were able to break up their breakout.
As there's an interception there by Emma Yaskova. Sorry, Connor. As Emma Yaskova takes around the net. That's backhand. Oh, she was looking for someone in the middle, but no one was there. As Landry blocks it to keep it in the zone. And she hits it around the goal. Looking for Oaks. And here's Landry. Over to Knowles. Knowles with the shot. That bounces a couple of times. Ooh, good stop by the goalie there. Brooklyn Goodman. As the puck is continuing to be played on with less than a minute to go. And that is going to be cleared away. And Eva McKay with blazing speed gets back. And she again does a terrific play on defense. Up to Emma Yaskova, who will just reset there. Smart play there by Yaskova to not get ahead of herself. As Landry. She continues to play with it. Oh, and Emma Knowles tried to intercept it at center ice. And the Huskies will come back to it again with Odette, and she takes a shot. Ooh, just way high of the goal. As the puck is going to be taken around the goal by Eliza Chase. As that's over there for Avery Ross. To over Austin Callie, who hits up the boards to Claire Landry. She's in the zone. She leads it for Odette. Her shot, that misses. Oh! Landry was going in for the rebound, but she couldn't finish with 3 seconds remaining, and this will most likely bring the period to an end, and it does.
Great finish to the period. You know, they definitely stayed with it and were able to hop on a few loose pucks there. I feel that, you know, if they keep this up going to the third period, they don't count them out yet, because definitely had some momentum there.
Thank you, Connor. We will see you guys back here for the third. so sorry, folks, that we weren't here. We were at the New Hampton Kent Hill basketball game where DJ
Well, no, actually, I was here. I was waiting for you guys, but
down in Niang was.
forgive my colleague's tardiness. He's not known for being on time for things. Ask Mr. Hannon and his principles of investment class. But anyways,
To catch you guys up, down in Niang just hit a half-court buzzer beater with no time remaining. Ridiculous shot. Great shot there by DJ as we are back at the rink.
And in case you missed it, Evan almost ran over a child.
Yeah,
on the way over here.
I was sprinting to get back over here, and I believe Miss Pachillo's son was in the walkway that we have here, and here's a shot there by Kent Hill. Ooh, I was right at the goalie, but that's inches to the left or to the right. That's a goal right there for the Huskies. As with 4:17 remaining, I gotta calm down. I'm still out of breath from running over. As Yaskova will take the face off. Over to Abby Graham. Actually, that's behind the net.
All that time you spend in the gym, no cardio, eh?
No, cardio's a myth. Remember that, kids. Cardio's a myth. As that shot off the crossbar. As that's another shot there by Maggie Holt. That's missed. As it's going to be continued to be played by NYA. And that's over to Abby Graham, and she skates after it. And that misses. And it seems that Maggie Holt fell there, but she gets it clear. And it will be, what is the call? Tripping, I believe, on the Huskies, I think. As we have all the students walking in front of us right now.
And Holden Hall is just passing in front of me. What a guy.
Yeah, Holden Hall is a really good guy.
Just absolute beast in the gym. Like, I don't know if you've seen him clean his sets
Some more hockey
before,
players. Antoine Jeffrey, Jakub Globocek. They're in front of us right now.
Goes by the name of Jakub Globocek, like the movie Dodgeball.
Very vascular human.
He has no problem getting his blood drawn from the Red Cross, that's for sure.
As we take a look at the student section real quickly. As it is going to be on Kent Hill, Ella Oaks. And there's the shot there by NYA. And that's going to be glove saved by Gardner. As we have more people filing in right now after watching that basketball game. And oh, wow, that game was crazy. And here's the face-off now for Annie Odette. Looking to continue to kill this power play. And here's McIntyre. That's over. That's back to McIntyre. Everybody goes D to D. Now that's around the goal. And that goes up to the defenseman for NYA. That's back down. That's over back to the defenseman. And we're playing with the puck right now. Michaela Wallace back over to Eliza Chase. And that's cleared away by the Huskies with good pressure by Annie Odette. As the puck is going to be battled for. And it's going to be just more penalty time being killed here by the Huskies with 36 remaining to go in the power play. And it's going to be skated into the zone by number 14, Michaela Wallace. And she will set up everybody's power play over to Maggie Holt. That's cross ice. That's a shot. Good save by Gardner right off the pads. And that's going to be around the goal as well. Behind the goal. Tries to wrap around. That misses. Save. Another shot. That's also off the mark. Good defense here by the Huskies. What do you got for me, Connor?
Excuse me just 1 second. I have to consult with my close colleague.
Here's Maggie Holt with the shot. That missed. Good save by Garner. And
I believe Norris was unaware that I was calling this game.
And as the penalty now has expired, both teams are at even strength. And here's Knowles. That's over to Ella Oaks. And that's it back into the zone. right in front of Garner. She sticks it away, but that's picked right back up by the Panthers. To Naomi Ballon, she goes around the goal. And she looks to find Ella Oaks, and she does not find her, but it's over to Maddie Sheffield. She can't get the puck. And it's played in the neutral zone by NYA. Naomi Ballon was looking to get it. And she does get it over to Emma Knowles, who hits it back up the ice.
You know, hopefully killing off that penalty has given this team some newfound
And
confidence.
here's Maggie Holtz with a fantastic goal as she goes through the Huskies defense, and she now has a hat trick for today. Great offensive stick work there by Maggie Holt as she gets a goal for the Panthers, making it a 4-0 game with 11:21 remaining.
Well, I'm seeing an awful lot of hats in the fan section, but none of them are on the ice. I believe that is the factor of them being the away team, Evan.
I'm just saying. Gotta commentate. It's number 25, Caitlin McIntyre. I mean, Alexa Chase has it. That's over to Landry. And Landry on to Chase now. There's Odette. And I'm able to break it out. And they do successfully with Caitlin McIntyre now. And here's NYA now behind the goal of the Huskies. With McIntyre, Kayla.
Well, one thing
Looking for her sister, Riley McIntyre. Oops, sorry, Connor, what do you got?
Well, one thing I'd like to point out is McIntyre is a very common name, so they might not be siblings. But aside from that, NYA has done a great job of cycling the puck this evening, and I feel that it's very hard to interrupt defensively, but you know, just compliments to them. It's been a very very contested period in terms of, you know, the penalty kill and a few breakaways that we've had in this game. But I definitely feel that that's one of their biggest strengths in this game.
Here's Herbert now, going over to Landry, and she hits it up the ice. And that will be an icing against the Huskies with 10 minutes to go remain. About 10 minutes to go. Our next broadcast here on the Howl is going to be 7:30, where the boys, hockey boys, host Hebron Lumberjacks. Rivalry night here at the Bonneford Arena as puck drop is at 7:30. So eat your dinner, then come on down to Alphon or join us here on the Howl. And it's going to be an offsides on MIA, and it will be a face-off right outside the Husky zone with Maddie Sheffield taking the face-off. And it's lost by her. It's won by Michaela Wallace. And it's hit back. And it's hit back. Oh, but it's won on by Maddie Sheffield. And she comes down the ice now. Her shot. That misses. And Naomi Bowden's going to get it. And she's going to hit it back around the goal. And Lauren McCallig is there. She's battling along with Sheffield. And there's Lori. There's Lauren. Ugh. And it seemed that NYA player there stumbled. As Sheffield hits it, looking for Ballon. Ballon might try to wrap around. Oh, she was looking for someone at the point, but Lori Ann was going for a change there with Eva McKay. And she will have to wait to get in the zone, and she loses it in the neutral zone as Lauren just hits it in to the neutral zone. And it's won over by Emma Yaskova. And she has open ice. Her shot. Great save there by the NYA goalie, Brooklyn Goodman. Emma Yaskova had a great opportunity. A great shot there, and Brooklyn Goodman with a great glove save. And here is Emma Yaskova.
I would just like to point out on the Huskies bench, one thing that I'm noticing right now is Miss McLaughlin's hat. It's very, very nice. I really like the white fluffiness of it.
Okay, as Abby Graham takes the puck up now. As Maggie Holt, who already has a hat trick in this game, gets the clear, and Abby Graham just sends it right back along the boards over to Ella Oaks. And it's right back over for Abby Graham. And she battles in the corner against Riley McIntyre. And it seems that McIntyre tried to go cross ice. It's won by Eva McKay. Here she comes. Her shot. That misses. And it's played on by Abby Graham. who hits it around the boards for Riley McIntyre, my fault. And as she was looking for Caitlin McKell's, as it will be an icing against the Panthers in a face-off in their zone. All right, Connor, you're down 4. What are you looking for by the Huskies? What do you look for?
Well, with 8 minutes left, it's pretty hard to get 4 goals in the net, but you never know. However, I'd say the takeaways from looks like we're getting a timeout from both teams, but I'd say one takeaway that we can definitely implement into the game now and in the future is just puck control within our own zone. There have been a lot of turnovers tonight, and NYA has been one team to just exploit that. They've definitely been able to telegraph a lot of passes, and yes. Evan, do you have anything to say on it?
Nah, pretty spot on. And we are back as Odette will skate into the circle for the face-off. And it's won, and it's just sitting there as it's battled for a massive scrum, and the circle was there, and NYA comes away with it, and they break out with Caitlin McIntyre. As it's hit up to Lorianne, and that will be the Huskies will be outside. They don't play it, as it's hit away to Avery Ross, who skates after it. That's over to Lorianne. I mean, that's Austin Cowley, and she hits it up the ice. And it's hit back behind the net of the Huskies. And that's it up to the defenseman. That's it back over to NYA. And Avery Ross with a great block there, but she cannot get it out. As NYA has it in the Husky zone. There's a shot, that's no good. Another shot there, followed up by McIntyre, that's also no good. Here's McIntyre again. Her shot, that misses.
Again, as I was mentioning before, you need to look out for those center ice turnovers.
And Landry seems to just deck someone as Odette's getting by with the puck. Good physical play there by Claire Landry. As here's Landry as she plays it across the ice. Oh, but that pass is intercepted by Anna Zakharov. And now she gives off to Michaela Wallace, who comes down the boards there now. Played on by Ella Oakes. And that is played on by Emma Knowles, who hits it the other way. And Zakharov gets it. And that's over to McIntyre. That's back over to Zakharov. But it's one on by the Huskies. And here they are. Here's Knowles. Looking for Ella Oakes, cannot find her. As that puck is hit behind Gardner, who is in that, has been in that this entire game. And that puck is going to be that puck is still going to be battled for by both teams in the zone, and it's kept in the zone again.
No puck
by Michaela Wallace.
Goes uncontested with this team. They're always hopping on every chance they can get to intercept that puck.
And now here is Elijah McKinney. And that's it in the middle. That misses. And now here is Emma Knowles. That's around the goal. To Herbert. And now that's going to be battled for in the corner. And it's one on by Nomi Ballin, who was looking for Ella Oakes. Ella Oakes unfortunately could not crowd that pass, but it's one on by Eva McKay, who tried to hit it into the zone. And McKay will get it now. Oh, and she tried to dig out a couple, and now it's Maggie Holt against Callie. Here's Holt with the shot. Off the mark.
I think that one deflected off of Gardner's shoulder there.
The glove, either one. Whatever, it was glove side. Good save there by Gardner. We'll give it to her. As that puck is going to be in the corner there by Eva McKay. Plays it over to Alston Callie, who loses control of it for a second. Now Sheffield. She has it to Oakes, and Oakes hits it. Ooh, that's right off Madison Moody. Right off her ankle. She's going to be feeling that as MIA looks to break out. as Avery Ross will take it around the goal now. That's over to Lorianne. That's up to Annie Odette. She can't get it. Oh, and Landry almost had a little breakaway there, but she cannot get that as it's played into the Husky zone with 4:24 remaining in the game. And that puck is going to be battled for in the corner. Now here's Ross. That's up to Landry. She cannot corral it. Back over to Ross. And Ross is going to try to skate it out past McKay. And there's a shot by NYA. That misses.
NYA does not relent. Every time you break out that...
And here's Emma Yaskova. That puck is going to be gloved. What are you saying, Connor?
I was saying, just Kent Hill's breakout here, every time they're getting this, NYA's getting a stick on any puck they can possibly get. It's...
Sorry, folks. Got some technical difficulties there. We'll get those fixed right now. As the puck is going to be hit around. And there's McKay. I mean, there's Ballin. Over to... And Ballin continues to fight for it. And the puck is now hit away. And out comes Michaela Wallace. It's a 3-on-2 here for NYA. As they hit it into the middle. That's blocked. That hits off Gardner's stick. And now here's Ballin with the puck now. She comes up, defended on by McIntyre. Oh, but Ballin was trying to do a center ice pass into Maddie Sheffield, but that was a great interception there by NYA.
A little bit of a slash behind the play there.
As here's Knowles. She takes it around. Over to Eva McKay. That's a good breakout pass by Maddie Sheffield. Oh, Maddie Sheffield fails to get a pass off. She finally does, but it's to nobody as it's intercepted. And Maddie Sheffield has no choice but just to dump the puck, and she will go off for a change as the foreign line for the Huskies, consisting of Yaskova, Landry, and Odette still needs to come on the ice, but no Americans on that line. Very interesting, as Ella Oaks is still out there, and she will finally go for the change, and out comes the Huskies' next line. As that pass is going to be over to Emma Yaskova for the breakout. She finds Annie Odette, who finds Landry. Good breakout there by the Huskies. Oh, but it's poked away by NYA. And here's now Maggie Holt coming up with it, defended by Ross and Cowley. Holt goes to the slot. She hits it in the middle to nobody. That's but a ton of bodies trip and fall over. And that is going to be, no, and here's Holt again. And that ball, and it seems like Emma Yaskova was pushed over there by Maggie Holt as teams are getting physical within the last couple minutes here. As the puck is going to be continued to be battled for. And here's Ross over to Landry. I mean, that's Annie Odette. My fault, folks.
And here's getting caught on the change here.
Here's an open ice for Courtney Swenson, but that's going to be stopped. And that's going to be an offsides, maybe. As we have 1:59 left to go in this game, where MIA leads 4-0. Now here's Maddie Sheffield skating into the circle. Over to Lorianne. Oh, that shot is blocked. And that's another shot that's saved by Garner. And she traps it with her glove.
She's been solid tonight. Obviously been hit with a lot of different shots from different angles. Despite the 4-0 disadvantage here, she's been solid in that. Hats off to her.
As that is going to be won by the MIA, and they hit it back into the zone. And that puck is going to be played out. It's going to be continue to be battled for. That was in front of the net for a second, and Sheffield will break out to Ballin, who's going to use McCallig on the far side. Here goes McCallig. That shot, good blocker save there by Brooklyn Goodman, as it's played around the net by Eliza Chase. As that puck is hit into the middle around Goodman. And even McKay will skate after it. And she will not get there. As McCallick hits it back into the zone to McKay. And she comes around. And there's a backhand shot. Oh, that was almost in. Good backhand opportunity there by Naomi Bellin, but that cannot go in with 1:07 remaining to go in this game. Slap shot there with McCallick. That's deflected by Eliza Chase. Again, her.
It's a great push at the end of the game by the veteran line.
And there's a good poke there by Ella Oaks as she comes onto the ice. And here's McIntyre. Riley, the older one, looks like. And that's going to be behind the net with 44 seconds remaining to go. And that's going to be played on by NYA. And here's Eva McKay. And that's continued to be battled for by McKay. And we unfortunately don't have the play on the camera for you guys. I don't know what's going on with our cameraman. But there's Abby Graham skating up. No, that's Emily Oskova skating up with it to Abby Graham. And she tries to hit it into the goal. That fails.
If you haven't noticed by now, we have a lot of Emmas on Kent's Hill.
And here comes Emma Sharp, Anna Lazakarov. With 7 seconds remaining. Oh, and almost a good chance there for Hayden Wyanowski. And that will conclude, and a failed shot there by Courtney Swenson will conclude this game as the Huskies fall to the North Yarmouth Academy Panthers 4-0 on their home ice. Unfortunate loss there. What do you think, Connor?
Well, it's definitely an unfortunate loss, but there are a lot of positive takeaways you get from this game, and it's easier to come back from this next one.
Absolutely, Connor. So our next broadcast is going to be Hockey Night, Rivalry Night here on the Hill at 7:30. Join us as the Hebron Lumberjacks rival the Kensal Huskies since the 1800s. They come over to the Bonneford Arena, and they go against the Huskies. I'm Evan Slotnick.
And I'm Connor Langen.
And we will see you guys next here on the Hill.